France. All hell is breaking out in France. Riots in many cities, several cities. People are getting killed, civil unrest, sedition, people invading one another. So these are the last days, perilous times, signs of the times, and prophecies is taking place. So, we here, and I'm gonna read some of this news article. It says France Interior Ministry said in an update on Saturday, which is today, that 1,311 people were arrested overnight, while the government deployed over 45,000 police. In attempts to quell the nationwide riots, which raged for a fourth consecutive night, triggered by the teenagers' killing. Recap the clashes between authorities and protesters so far. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword in their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and sword in their hands. This is 2 Esdras chapter 15, verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands, for there should be sedition among men, and invading one another. They should not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions should stand in their power. Okay, we in this time right now, Jacob's trouble. In France, I don't know what's going on as far as why the people are rioting like that, but I think it is because the economy, I don't know if it's the economy. Well, that's one of the reasons why, the economy, and they're on the verge of collapsing because France, they joined in with BRICS, with China and Russia and India and Brazil and South Africa and the rest of those 40 nations, over 40 nations, okay? So they dumping the Europe, whatever you call their money, and the U.S. dollar. So them people over there, man, it's coming, and it's going to, it's coming over here to America, Babylon. America's going to follow suit, and the rest of the countries. It'll be over here, and it'll be worse. It's going to be worse when it comes to America, Babylon. Okay? So, get ready. This is Jacob's trouble. And, the righteous be elect. All right? It's going to be saved out of it. It says, going down, it says the government deployed over 45,000 police and several or more vehicles overnight to tackle the continuing violence. Looters have ransacked dozens of shops and torched over 2,000 vehicles. Destroyed over 2,000 vehicles, burning them. Okay? Just straight, straight destroying them, man. Over 2,000 vehicles since the start of the riots, which have spread to cities such as Marseille, I hope I'm saying that, Lyon, and Toulouse, Strasbourg, and Lille. More than 200 police officers have been injured. Interior Minister Gerald Darmanin said, adding that the average age of those arrested. So yeah, man, this is anarchy, lawlessness, purge is here. Jacob's trouble, great tribulation. And it's like I said, it's going to come to America. Okay, the rest of the nation is going to follow. It's going to come, it's going to hit everywhere throughout the world, man. Okay, woe to them. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. For the sword in their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. Okay? For there should be sedition among men, and invading one another, and they should not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions should stand in their power. So we here, man. That being said, shalom, Israel, shalom, Judah, shalom.